Hi, Blair here with MXM. There was a concept I was reading in an article the other day about, sort of what's happening because of this pandemic called the Great Resignation, that the number of people that are leaving their jobs and looking for other things to do. And there was some research done in 2001 out of Georgetown University by a guy named Brooks Holton and his colleagues, Thomas Lee and Terrence Mitchell. And they referred to something called job embeddedness, and that there is something you can actually do to ensure more and more people stay instead of leave. And they said there are 6 things that create job embeddedness. It's really 3 things repeated in 2 different contexts. One is links. So they said, how linked is the individual to other people, other teams, sometimes other projects. So am I tied in with the people at work? That's number 1. And then you also have fit. And that is this a good match for me? Values, culture, expectations. Is it a good fit for me? And then the last thing is sacrifice. So if I leave, what am I missing out on? Sometimes that's stock options. Sometimes it's healthcare, really good healthcare plan or something like that. Maybe a bonus plan or deferred compensation or things like that. So how good are my links? How good are the fit? And what do I sacrifice if I leave? And then repeat that out in your community. So oftentimes, somebody, links to the community. Because of this job, I moved to this area and I have new friends. That's how to apply that outside. Because of this job, I moved to this area and I just love the neighborhood that I'm in. If we moved, we would sacrifice having our kids in a great school. So those things can create a lot of job embeddedness. All right. Isn't it the same thing for our members? Isn't it the same thing for membership? Now, oftentimes, so think about sacrifice, and I think sacrifice comes in a lot of different ways. Sacrifice might happen because it's a great fit and you have a lot of links inside of a health club. So think of all the ways that a member gets linked to other people and other teams. Think of that exact same concept. How good of a fit is it? And the fit, this is always going to come back to culture and member experience. Sacrifice, it might be that if I leave, I've got to go make new friends someplace else. In some cases, sacrifice is that $5,000 enrollment fee I paid. I'm going to lose out on that, or that $20,000 enrollment fee I paid. But it's exactly the same thing. So when we say job embeddedness, I want you to think about membership embeddedness and how that applies in our world. One more thing on this. You need to have a feedback system for your members to provide you feedback. And you need to close the loop with everybody. I do not like this concept of we're only going to close the loop with detractors, and that's just BS. You can manage that flow of information coming in so that you close the loop with everybody. And I guarantee you, when you do that, you are demonstrating that link. You're creating more and more links for that person. That makes it a better fit, and it's more of a sacrifice if they leave. That's it for now. More later.